Man, am I ready for the game tonight. Been practicing my howls and well hey, there's my friend Al Stovering from Facilities Management. Wonder what he's doing all the way over here. He must be talking to athletics about helping for the game. But I hope it's nothing big. I do have a meeting with Residence Life.
Hey, Hal, it's great to see you. Excited about the big game? Me too. Say, I've been wanting to talk to you about our recycling program in Facilities Management.
Don't have time, Mr. Stovering. Got a meeting.
What do you mean you don't have time?
Recycling. What do I care about recycling? Man, am I running late for that meeting. I really have to get over there fast. I hope April isn't mad at me. I know I was walking through some of the residence halls last night unescorted. Maybe I was just making a little too much noise howling. I just can't believe Al Stovering. I mean, recycling? Me? I mean, who cares? I'm the mascot after all. People are excited about me and the game, not about recycling. I mean, really, what has recycling ever done for me? Oh well, at least I'm at the union now. I really hope April isn't too upset about this. Residence Life. Time to go meet with April.
So Hal, I heard you were in one of our residence halls last night unescorted. But that's not really why I called you here. We're going to talk about recycling.
Ugh, recycling? Are you kidding me, April? I just ran into Mr. Stovering and all he wanted to do was talk about recycling. I don't even know what recycling is. Don't know about any programs or just plain anything about recycling. I mean, do you in Residence Life do anything with recycling?
We have a lot of programs that we'd like to plan in the near future, but we want to start with the basics. And the basics are just to teach people to recycle and, shut your water off when you're brushing your teeth. Don't take long showers. Turn your lights off when you leave the building. That in itself is a green initiative, and you can give back to the environment.
Well that's interesting. So programs happen, but where does facilities management and recycling come in?
As you well know, they do have a recycling center on campus, and one of the things that we wanted to do this year from a Residence Life standpoint is really commit to the things that they were doing over in facilities management when it comes to recycling. And so recycling cardboard, recycling aluminum cans, plastic bottles, paper. And so in order to do that, what we've done is we've purchased recycling bins in each of our residence halls, and we actually call them recycling units.
Well, last week I went to this Green Team meeting. I don't even know what it is. Could you explain more about it?
Okay, so the Green Team is a student organization that is sponsored by the Department of Residence Life. And the whole purpose behind the Green Team is to really promote sustainability and green initiatives within our residence halls. And we hope that through this group that we can change the behaviors of our students to think about placing their plastic bottle in a recycling bin, or their aluminum can in a recycling bin, or paper. And so this program started this year, and we're looking forward to a lot of the programs that we can provide to our residential students, but also we hope that what we do within our residence halls also impacts the ASU community.
After meeting with April, I was able to run into Chelsea, a member of the Green Team, who told me some awesome stuff about recycling.
Basically, one of the biggest reasons is it saves us a lot of money. Recycling is basically just being responsible, putting things to the side instead of throwing them away. They can be reused, and saving the school a lot of money in the end, basically. When I did become a part of the Green Team, I saw how excited the other students were about recycling, and it basically just gave me a drive and made me want to become a part of it. So I would just say by working with others, their excitement for recycling has pretty much rubbed off on me.
Well, Candace seemed real cool, and April's talk was really informative. Maybe there is something to this whole recycling deal. I remember April talking about facilities management's recycling efforts, so I decided to give what Mr. Stovering was talking about a shot. I hate I was so rude to him about leaving quickly. Maybe learning about recycling will help make this up to him. Finally here. But man, this place is a maze. Getting around is kind of hard. Oh, hey man, what's going on? Maybe this will give me some good luck. Alright, now where do I go to talk to someone about recycling? Oh, here it is, recycling and waste management.
Well, hey, Hal, Miss Convalenza said you were coming over to talk about recycling. Come on in and have a seat.
Yeah, April told me all about the recycling efforts over here. So hey, it's time to get educated. So April informed me about some recycling programs here on campus, and I got to talk with a student. But I'm still unclear on some things, like what can be recycled.
What can be recycled is anything metal. In your academic buildings, that's going to be your aluminum cans. It's also going to be your plastic bottles and any kind of paper, including magazines, phone books, textbooks, and of course, cardboard.
Okay, well now that I know what can be recycled, what is the future outlook for recycling here at ASU?
Well, Hal, in the next 5 years, I'd like to see at least half of all the waste that comes off our campus being recycled and not going into the landfill. There are places all over campus that you can recycle. There's the blue bins in the academic buildings, there's blue bins in the residence halls, and then of course there's also the public bins if the students don't live in a residence hall. There's places back here on Cato Street to recycle them, and then you can also bring it right directly to the recycling center.
Well, I really wanted to go check some of this recycling out for myself, and when I went outside I was amazed to see everything. Cans, metal, cardboard, but then I noticed this big truck, and it too had recyclable products like paper and plastic. I wanted to know where this truck was going, and then I saw it, Mark Recycling. I got a ride offered to me, and the driver said he was headed over to Mark right then. And so I hopped in and we were off, going to learn about what happens to these products over at Mark. I had no doubt that I was going to learn a lot more about recycling. Should be a real fun trip. It was a real short trip over to Mark, only 15 minutes, and when I arrived at the plant in Brooklyn, I was amazed at what I saw. Workers baling paper all shredded up, some of it was already recyclable products. They had machines going constantly, recycling massive amounts of paper in these large dumpsters. Then I noticed these huge bales of cans that traveled from residence halls and the campus to facilities management and then here to Mark Recycling. But the highlight of the trip was getting the chance to talk to the director there, Mr. Mike Wilson.
As you can see around our surroundings, we collect recyclable materials from manufacturers and the citizens throughout the city of Jonesboro. Our specialty is helping industrial type applications reduce their solid waste stream, therefore reducing the amount of materials that go to the landfill. We work closely with Helen McCoy over at ASU. They've got a great recycling program over there. They are expanding on their recycling program considerably throughout the last couple of years. But we are in contact with her about once a month or so probably. Whenever they've got a load of material that's ready to pick up, they call us, we go get it. There again, all the materials that they've collected on campus are offloaded and warehoused with the rest of everybody else's material. So this is basically like a big hub. Everything comes into here, it's packaged, and then goes out from here.
Okay, well, wow. What a journey. It's just so much to take in. I'm really loving all this talk on recycling, and I just want to learn more. Just picture it. What if every student at ASU recycled? This campus would go from colors red to green, and I don't think I would have a problem with that. I mean everyone, from April at Residence Life, to my talk with Chelsea, to Helen at Facilities Management, and then to Mike and Mark Recycling. I feel like I have a much better grasp on what recycling is and does for our environment. But now, the big test. Gotta put all my knowledge to use. What should I do? Throw it away or recycle it? Well, that's not even a question. I'm howling for recycling.
With your help,
the students,
The faculty,
And the rest of the ASU community,
we can all strive together on our journey to excellence
Through
recycling.